Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome into part 2 of the Destiny 2 ViDoc for the final shape. This one is on becoming a legend, and it's shaping the magic. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going on now from watching the first part. Like, words just can't come out how good it looks and how much effort they've definitely put into this. And I really hope this is like the expansion for us all to play. So yeah, let's get into watching it. But other than that, guys, do leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, because I do have a lot more planned for the final shape. But other than that, let's get into it.
This team and Bungie in general is all about collaboration. Testers, designers, effects artists, animation, all these sources of input from everywhere coming together, and like that was magic for me.
The Ace of Spades.
The final shape,
Vostok.
it felt a little like a love letter at times. We really thought about bringing that forward to the weapons. Like Kvostov, it's the first gun you get. There has to be the narrative bookends of the first gun I got in the game. It's here in the Pale Heart. It's like this old friend returned. How do you make this thing really good and really powerful without making it not what it is? And that was really challenging. What we ended up deciding on
Surprised
is,
they didn't just make it so it could be everything.
Oh, it's
again.
all in the wrist. A little like it's gonna bounce several times down this line of guys. You're just really good at bouncing this bullet. It's fate almost.
This thing's dope.
Help.
Yeah.
And we pepper in the number 7.
I know that's
as
in
many
their
places
like
as we
dev
could.
pack, but
So it bounces 7 times. It's got a bunch of 7s in its stat. You get 7 bouncy bullets when you pick up an Orb of Power. Bungie has a long legacy of loving the number 7, and this felt like the right place for it. Cade has this iconic hand cannon that in a lot of ways has become a symbol. We took Ace of Spades and we went, where's the rest of the deck of cards? We had this really cool opportunity to theme all the Pale Heart weapons after different suits.
That's
it has
sick.
This
I want that deck of cards now.
Feel to it. The opposite side of the gun is the inverse of that idea. They look freaking awesome. It also has like these fantasies of characters that have influenced Cade. These guns are part of his past.
We wanted something that you can't do with any of your other weapons. And we came up with, no hesitation, it shoots these harmonic bullets that if you're targeting an enemy, it'll hurt them and burn them. But if you're shooting an ally, it'll heal them.
I love this thing. Oh, I'm so glad.
We had to build a lot of the language. And with the new cool little Guardian health bars, you can see that. The healing effect on it is very strong. For a while, we were calling it the Just Don't Die gun. It has its own little energy bar, like the glaive does. And that energy bar is charged by any damage whatsoever.
It's like, we know what we did.
I know that's
Since
gonna be
you
like
are
in day one.
returning to the Traveler,
that'd be
we
strong
wanted
in
to
day
focus on bringing new supers to the light subclasses.
For Song of Flame, we wanted to plus up Radiance from Destiny 1 and have it be combat focused.
If you remember, Radiance from D1 has fire wings. We kind of ate that visual space with Dawnblade, where you've got these like awesome flame wings. In a split second, if a player sees a character solar with wings, they're going to see that it's Dawnblade. We had to come up with something different.
Zach, our VFX artist, came up with the idea of this halo around you, like a medieval painting.
Ah, that's where the emote you get from the pack comes from. That's pretty cool.
Twilight Arsenal is a one-off super that also creates these axes. Coming up with visuals
Please,
for
Bungie.
that axe.
I love
was an
swords. I
interesting
love glaives.
challenge. How do
Give
we
us
wanna
like
root this in
hammers.
Destiny?
Give us
we took a lot
axes.
of
Give
inspiration
us some other
from
kind of weapons,
Titan's
because
shield.
I
What
want
would
that.
it feel like?
This
if
is
the
halfway
axe
there,
was
but
the
I'm
shield
permanently
broken
want
up, and when you look at it side by side, you can definitely see that connection between the two.
Yeah, that definitely is like a shield, isn't it?
Storm's Edge. We wanted to call back to Arcblade in Destiny 1, throwing the dagger and zipping over there, blowing up stuff. How long do you have in the super? Initially, you had a long time. You had
24 seconds. We did not earn any friends in those playtests.
no,
the
people
first
were pretty
day.
mad.
24 seconds of
Now you only have
super.
12 seconds.
What?
And it's a lot more reasonable.
We found a problem where when I grapple and then you cast Blink Dagger out of it, I fall to the floor. right? Whereas if I'm in midair and I blink dagger, I should be held in midair, right? And it sucks. So I want to fix it.
It's the things like the camera shake, the way the rumble spikes and then falls back off. We need all of our abilities to feel awesome.
We want to make it so that the controller melts away. You stop thinking about what do I have to do, and instead you just inhabit your character and you don't have to think about it. The game just plays.
The great thing about Prismatic was every playtest we did, the feedback got better and better. We have gone back and forth on what starter builds.
I'm not
that
saying
players
very
look
much
at
because I'm just
in
blown
Mission
away.
1.
It's like looks
Okay,
so
we're
good.
gonna start the
So good.
Titans with Stringer Slash, their Strand Aspect, and Knockout. One of the notes we got is players just weren't understanding how those two things comboed in a loop. Well, we're gonna drop Stringer Slash, and instead we're gonna put in Diamond Lance. Now, any ability kill is making your Diamond Lance. Your Knockout punch, hey, that makes a Diamond Lance. You throw your Diamond Lance at the floor, everything's frozen, now you can punch stuff again and get amplified with Knockout. Once we made that switch, all of a sudden it clicked in players' heads. This loop becomes a lot more clear, and players were much more satisfied with their start.
I like the bar on the left. The
At the end of the
abilities
day, like, the
cooldown
chaos
on
is
the
the
left,
point.
or buffs
Yeah.
and debuffs. I do like that.
If you
That's
aren't
pretty good.
surprised and delighted in a way that you didn't expect, like,
Yeah.
This strike is probably one of the coolest strikes that we've ever released.
I started my Destiny journey playing strikes. I really wanted to push the expectations of what a
100%.
strike could potentially be. This
Me and my
strike,
original fire
it's
team
sort of a memory
just
out
played
of
strikes
the
over
Witness's
and over
history
and over
of
again.
its race and what its buildings may have looked like in the past. A lot of the inspiration comes from 30s pulp novels, adventure flicks, uncovering ancient, hidden cities that have not seen a living soul in eons. And then subsequently destroying those cities moments later.
Imagine you're in a narrow hallway. You need to escape it. Lava is descending. Obstacle is
People like
coming
freaking
out
Indiana
of the
Jones.
walls. You made this slide towards the closing door and you're dead. The door just closed right in front of your face, so
That happens a lot.
I have 7 Gilded Conqueror titles. I want this strike to be the hardest strike we
Oh,
ever
great.
made. I want people to scream and cry over this strike.
Oh no.
And
I
just
struggle with
say,
most of the other
how do I
strikes.
complete this strike on Grandmaster difficulty? And I'll be like, yes.
That's kind of one of the fun parts about making a strike. There's so much freedom and creativity to do wild things, and then
looks so
testing
good.
that. It's just a lot of fun, that back and forth.
Oh, that was Riven.
We
That
have a
was
very
100%
tight
Riven.
relationship with Test as designers, and I couldn't do anything I do gameplay-wise without Test there at my side. But as soon as I can get fresh eyes on it, I think that's where it really comes in.
We ran a lot of playtests, and every time I would invite people, I'm like, this is final playtest, but it's never final. We just can't stop.
It's really not just one department creating something special. When you see all those things combined in the iteration and the back and forth, and when you get to this end result where it just feels like it couldn't be any other way, we hit on something amazing here.
With all the changes and everything that is coming in the final shape, this is gearing up to be one of the biggest shifts in the way we play the game in a long time, and I am 100% here for it. Yeah, guys, drop down below, let me know what subclass you feel that you're probably going to go into and what build that you might go for going into the final shape for the first time. I've got mine, so if you guys drop yours, I'll drop mine down in the comments, let you know which build I'm going for. And you know what, let's put some dim links down there. Like, if you have a build, drop it in the comment, and a dim link, drop it in the comments. Like, let's everybody else have a look at what we're doing, and we'll go and, you know, see what's going on. But other than that, guys, thank you very much for being here. Please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Okay, bye.